If you're ready to explore more of Arizona, come on along with me. On our last trip, we got to the north rim of Canyon de Chelly. Starting here again, we'll go on to Chinle, then we'll look at the south rim of Canyon de Chelly, then on to Cottonwood, Salina, Black Mountain, Blue Gap, Smoke Signal, Low Mountain, Whipperwill, Pinion, Forest Lake, Hard Rocks, Rocky Ridge, Dinnebito, and Coal Mine Mesa. From the North Rim Road, there's a turnout that takes you to two different overlooks of Canyon de Chelly. We're going to spend a little time here because there's just so much to see. This cliff dwelling at the bottom of the canyon is called Mummy Cave because some early explorers found some well-preserved mummies inside. Right here at Chinle is the entrance to Canyon de Chelly. All you do is drive up this old dry riverbed. The visitor center is right nearby too. Most of us just prefer to stay on the paved highway and view the canyon from the overlooks. These people are walking the 1.5-mile trail that goes down to the White House, which is probably the best preserved ruins in the canyon. Dinnebito is 8 miles from the nearest paved highway, but they have this nice convenience store there, and also they even sell gasoline. Now we'll visit the Hopi Indian Reservation, which starts with 3rd Mesa, 2nd Mesa, and 1st Mesa. In 3rd Mesa, we'll see Bacabi, then Hotvilla, Old Araibi, and Kykosmovi. Then we'll go to Sand Springs and 2nd Mesa, which includes Shungapavi, Mishongnavi, and Shiplovi. Then Polacca, Walpi, 1st Mesa, 5 Houses, and Keams Canyon. Not knowing the Indian languages, I'm sure that I badly mispronounced these names. The houses in these old Hopi villages are built from stone. Even the store at Haute Villa used the same design. These villages were settled in the early 1900s by Hopis that broke off from Old Araibi. Old Araibi is the oldest continually occupied village in the United States. It started around 1150 AD. I was here at the end of June 2014, and these flowers were growing along the road, and this is a roadside rest area. The village of Walpi has their administration building here in Polacca. This whole area is part of First Mesa. The ancient Hopis built their villages on the tops of these mesas to protect themselves from their enemies, kind of like the Jewish Masada. Up until just recently, this village had no electricity or running water. You aren't allowed to take pictures in their village, but I did have permission from the people that own this newer house that make dolls. All the older houses are made out of stone. Who makes them? Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you make them. Okay.
Actually,
like old. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen those before.
Yeah, it'd be a bumblebee.
Yeah.
Outside on my head up here.
Oh, and you make these other things too. Okay. Oh yeah. Walpi, the village we were just at, is actually on top of the First Mesa. But this little village down at the bottom is called First Mesa. This little settlement is called Five Houses. There's a couple houses here, and then there's this block house, and then there's also this last place that has one or two houses and a grave. I didn't try to go any further because the dust on the road is about a foot deep, and I didn't want to get stuck. Now we're back into the Navajo country again, and we'll start at Jeddito, then White Cone, Toyei, Steamboat, Burnside, Cornfields, Sunrise Springs, Greasewood, Twin Buttes, Bitahochee, Indian Wells, Naati, Dilkon, Cedar Springs, Teesto, Seba del Kai, Castle Butte, Little Painted Desert County Park, Homolovi Ruins State Park, and Winslow. 50 years ago, many Indians were living in these hogans, but today I haven't seen even one that's inhabited anymore. Everybody seems to prefer regular houses here now. Around 1250 AD, some of the Hopis migrated from the Mesas 60 miles north of here to farm this area of the Little Colorado River. They were here about 250 years. Even though the river is dried up the last of June, you can still find water by digging down just a few feet. 750 people or more lived in this second village. They grew corn, beans, squash, and cotton for cloth. That's about as far as we got today. Come back again next time and let's see more of Arizona.